Hello, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Finn React. Michael here, and today, well, we're going to talk about a tier list that I want to work on, and it's from one of my favorite shows, Hell's Kitchen. The show with Gordon Ramsay, you know, the British guy that just yells at people because they can't do anything right. From the same creators of MasterChef and Kitchen Nightmare, Gordon Ramsay tries to find the next head chef to his next restaurant. How does he do that? Well, he gets a bunch of contestants and then he yells at them for sucking at one simple thing, like a risotto. This year is a little bit different. This year was about coming to America. These are people that were probably from different parts of the world trying to get that one accomplished American dream. And as much as my prediction of who was going to win went completely wrong, do I agree with the winner? Debatable. But where do I think about these guys? Well, that's where a tier list comes in. So what we have here are the contenders of the tier list. What we have here is the categories. The winning circle, the black jacket circle, the middle circle, the had potential, and the losers. Now, I will break this down to my opinion. Once again, if you guys have something different, let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, I'm up for a little bit of debatable topics on below. If you have any other tier list ideas, let me know in the comments below. So, let's get started. Now, I know we need to talk about this. I will be fair. Ryan winning Hell's Kitchen, he honestly gets a winning spot because of his, well, winning the show. Do I agree that he deserved it? Well, the fact that Ryan actually overcame a lot, because of the fact that Ryan came from almost not getting a black jacket to getting the black jacket to killing the black jackets, he was well deserved. So let's start with, well, the main loser. Unfortunately, Tad, you are a loser. Listen, Quidditch is nothing. Cooking is another. And unfortunately, you didn't show any cooking potential. You just messed up and you had a bad day. Nothing against you, buddy, but maybe next season they do redemptions. Alright, next, let's bring up the second to last loser. Claudia, who got eliminated. See, I didn't think Claudia was actually going to get far because of the fact that Claudia a couple times were laughing. And the fact that I didn't think compared to the competition she had on the show, I didn't think she was going to get far. So unfortunately, Claudia fits in that category with Tat. Unfortunately, those two never got far. Maybe they'll come back for a redemption if they ever do one. Alright, climbing up the ladder, we have Matisse. Now, Matisse had potential. Did he get screwed off his nomination? Yeah. Was it rigged? Maybe, but did he deserve to get eliminated over Jason? Unfortunately, debatable. I think Matisse would have made it far, but I don't think he would have made it to the point of getting to the black jacket competition. With the competition that he had, he was going to falter yet again. So who do we have next that was eliminated after Matisse? We have Melissa. A girl who had potential, who got the free pass, who didn't have to go do a punishment. Unfortunately, in the first episode when they did the punishment, she did it with her group, and they all betrayed her because clearly no one knows how to pick a confetti and make sure that there's no confetti on the ground. I mean, come on. She wears glasses after all. I wear glasses after all. You'd think by now, wearing glasses, we could see a piece of confetti paper stranded out there and trying to play games with Christina? Christina, of all people? But she kind of faltered after that, and like Danya said, she became useless. I think if she would have gotten far with her potential and she would just continued the way she was going with it, she would have made it far. Black jacket, possible. So I will put her in the middle because I think in a way Melissa could have gotten far to the point of Black Jacket. Hence, she didn't start to falter after the next few episodes. She was killing it. She killed the surf and turf thing, so I just wonder what happened. Maybe she mentally was getting tired of it. I mean, being with a team with a bunch of girls probably like that. I would probably been tired too. So after that, technically Brad would be the next one who decided to let himself go due to injury. Now, Brad did struggle in the beginning, and then he did great in challenges, but did he have a potential to be in a Black Jacket category? With the competition like Demir, Jason, Jonathan, Ryan, no. But if any case, I would put Brad in the category of Robin from season 10 and 17. A girl who was just trying to get through the loops, build up to the Black Jacket. Possibly. Did Brad have potential? Probably. Did he deserve where he got today? Yeah, I would put him in the middle. I think he would have been like the episode before the Black Jacket. But, hey, Brad, there's always redemption. Maybe you'll be back. You know, they did that with Jason, so why not? Alright, next on the list we have Renisha. Renisha, I had mixed feelings. At times, I did like Renisha. She wasn't afraid to say what was on her mind. Was she annoying a couple times? Absolutely. Did her story settle for a lot of people? Absolutely. I think she would have gotten far. If she didn't stop making mistakes like that, she would have gotten far. So, I will put her in the middle. She deserves it. For her story and where she got in today, she truly deserves a story. Alright, so next is Jermaine. Oh, God, Jermaine. Jermaine, I think, gotten lucky a couple times. And I think Jermaine, having not the experience like everyone else did, he was still learning, but he faced the pressure. I mean, after all, once you slice a Wellington and you wrap it in tinfoil, you're basically conducting heat in that thing, which causes it to still cook and overcook and become basically a doorstep. I think he had potential because I think if he would have adjusted his stuff, he would have been fine. Did he kill a couple challenges? Absolutely. Did he deserve a lot of things? No. I still would think Matisse is better than him, but, once again, this is my opinion. You guys can tell me differently. Alright, following up is Devin. Oh, Devin. Oh, I will have to put him at had potential. I thought he was going to get far, but you had 2 episodes, well, technically almost 3 episodes, where you mess up how to cook a steak. After all, you would think you would learn the first time, but no, you messed up the second time, and then you messed on the Fight for Your Life competition with a fillet, which I will repeat, a fillet. One of the most delicious piece of meat of all time. Someone's gonna cut that clip. But, guys, you messed it up. You don't overcook a fillet, then it becomes basically dog food. Maybe if he learned how to cook a steak, he would have been fine, as Ramsey would say. So, followed by that, you had Sandra. She had a secret identity. Claudia? What her name was? I don't know. The old woman. I get Claudia the winning circle. She could have won it. But anyway, Sandra, she struggled a couple times. But I think she would have been perfect at a Black Jacket circle because of the fact that how far she gotten. I think a couple times the competition got to her head. And the fact that at your point you were supposed to lead and she picked up. And Gordon saw that. He saw the potential in her. And the fact that she got far, I think she would have done better. Would have been over someone like Jason or Carmen or someone like them. But I think she rightfully deserved a Black Jacket. She would have gotten that far. So followed by Sandra, you got a toy. I believe a toy would have been a Black Circle category. She wasn't doing terrible. It was just at the end of her, before elimination, she struggled a bit. Maybe just choking on some risotto a bit. Maybe fumbled her a bit. But she was doing so well. I'm just surprised that she finally faltered and, she broke down. I think she would have gotten far with the Black Circle. So, I would have to put her in that category. So, followed by a toy, we got Danya. Danya. I like Danya in the show. She, I think, got screwed over Jason. And the fact of the matter is, I think, at the end of the day, came to leadership. Do I believe Jason had leadership over her? Absolutely not. Did Danya deserve to be in the Black Jacket Circle? Absolutely. She deserves it. Because of the fact of her hard work, her dedication, and she had a voice. She was one for a pescatarian to kick ass on Meat Station. That says a lot about her. So, I would put Black Jacket Circle in Danya. Would she gotten far over the competition like Ryan, Jonathan, Lay, Sammy, and all them? No. But she would have been there. Haven't she gotten screwed and rigged just like Matisse? Which brings us to the villain, the Elise, the Russell, the Circle of Idiots in season 16, to Frank from season 15, to Virginia from season 2, Jason. I put them in the category because they're all horrible people. Which, they're probably better in real life, but in a competition, they're probably horrible people. Which explains Russell's attitude and Elise's bitchiness. Jason, you're a loser. Because you let your ego get the best of you. And the fact of the matter is, you let the ego get the best of you, cause you to fumble. Many times. First of all, you don't smear butter on a steak. You turn it gray, as Gordon would say. Why would you do that anyway? You baste it with butter. Butter is the flavor. Butter is good. Says 240-pound me. But I do like butter. Anyway, but I'm not Italian. Anyway, Jason had a couple times where he messed up a lot. Even the audacity to blame Christina and Jason for a souffle with the streaks. They even said it, and you were writing notes. How do you not understand it? I mean, I have APD, but I would understand that a souffle, you don't want to see white streaky stuffs. That's gross. I'm kind of glad he got eliminated after the Black Jacket Circle. Because, you know what? Everyone else put a better fight against him. And that was just the thing that broke the camel's back, and Jason's ego sent him packing. Which brings us to now the Black Jacket category circle. Which we can't do Ryan because Ryan's already up there. Lee is her name. I think Lee needed more work, and I think she rightfully deserves to be in the Black Jacket Circle. Because of the fact that Lee was very strong, she wasn't very presentable throughout the earlier seasons in the season, but she started picking up, and she had her moment where she was the best of the worst. So you know what? Lee deserves a lot of it, but like she said, she needed more work and more time. And maybe when they do the whole thing again like they did season 17, she'll be back. I like to see her back. Which brings us to the guy I believe should have won, my opinion. Debate me on this one, guys, because I really believe Demir would have been a winner's circle. Demir wasn't really the big person in the beginning. Box pasta against Gordon. Demir, there were 21 seasons. You haven't learned a lesson. No box, no cans, no frozen anything when it comes to Gordon. But Demir picked it up. I mean, after all, we did see a little bit of a voice in Demir when he started yelling at people during the Surf and Turf Challenge. But I think Demir had leadership. He had the ability to know what he was doing. And I think, did he get screwed? Kind of. Did he deserve to win? Probably. Did Fox not see what I wanted? Absolutely not. But I think Demir would have been a winner. Henceforth, if the whole falter thing. But I think he also got screwed with Carmen. I'm just saying, Carmen. So with that brings us to the final four. Well, final three. Start with Carmen. I did not like Carmen at all. Not in the category that Jason didn't like. I just think her attitude and the way she played the game, it screamed Elise. Did she deserve the black circle jacket? Yeah, she started picking it up later on. But I just think that she got lucky a couple times. But once again, her attitude and her personality rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Especially people like Atoy, who screwed her during the challenge when they started sending chefs out of the kitchen. I think Carmen wanted the ego and she wanted all the attention to her, but no one was allowing it. Did she reach the same level as, let's say, someone like Lee? I think they were both in the same category, but Carmen also brought a lot of bitterness. And I think for me, Carmen's downfall was that everything was coming back to haunt her. And you know what? Carmen did deserve what she got too far, but I didn't like her, personal wise. It's nothing against her, it's just the way she played the game I didn't like. And that kind of rubbed me a little bit. Which next brings us to Sammy. Poor Sammy. I think Sammy would have been better with the final two over Jonathan, in my opinion. I think it would have changed it up. From a girl who said that was a server to Gordon during the kitchen nightmare. She kept kicking ass for the team, for the red team. And I think, my opinion, I would have gone with Demir and Sammy. Ryan, I think, at the end would have struggled. So I had to put Sammy as a category of the winning circle because I think she would have been a great winner. From her competition-wise to where she is now, I think she deserves a lot. Which finally brings us to the final person, Jonathan. You know, here's the thing. I liked Jonathan in the beginning. I thought he was great. His story was wonderful. And he had full potential to being the next winner. But once he got the black jacket, the wheels started turning. He started getting a little bit crazy with the bubbly. Even Gordon called him out on it. And he let that play with him in that one episode. And it pissed me off that Demir got eliminated before Jonathan. Same reason why I didn't like Carmen for what she did. But Jonathan did deserve what he did. First of all, sometimes alcohol does play with your brain. And sometimes, you know what? It's fair. But you don't let something like Gordon Ramsay's comment affect you. You show who you are in that kitchen. And he let that all linger in, and look where he is now. He was a runner-up. So, would I change anything on my list so far? No. Does everyone deserve in their spot? In my opinion, yes. Do you guys? Comment below. If you want to see another tier list of anything else, guys, let me know in the comment below. Thank you for watching. As always, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't yet. Check out everything else with Finn React. And check out my other channel, Finn Gaming. You know, video game fun. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is Michael, signing out. And I am an idiot sandwich.